Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate how to create a very basic bass patch with native instrument massive. To begin with, let's click on File and New Sound. Let's go to the oscillator section and turn it completely to the left. And also let's bring it down an octave. If we go to the oscillator tab, make sure the Restart via Gate is active. Clicking on the Voicing tab will show us the unison. Let's bring it up to 4. If we're going back to the oscillator tab and we turn off Restart via Gate, the sound will be less richer. So let's make sure it's on for the purpose of this bass patch. If we go to the filter option now and select the low pass filter 4 and bringing it down, we almost hear no sound. It's fine for now because we have to assign the envelope 1 into the filter. We're doing this by dragging the envelope 1 arrow into the empty square of the filter cutoff frequency. Now, if we click and drag up, a blue line will display. Let's turn the cutoff frequency completely to the left. Back onto the envelope 1 filter section, let's move the attack completely down to 0, same with the level. If we play now with the decay, we could hear how this will affect the filter into the oscillator 1. Let's reduce the amount of resonance. Sounds very good. Now let's add some distortion. We're selecting Classic Tube. Bring the drive down and the dry wet as well. I want to turn it on and off so you can hear the difference. Just add the right harmonics so it sounds a bit fatter and louder. Let's add some small reverb. Now that we're happy with the sound we have, let's add some macro controls into few parameters within Massive. Now, every time we move the macro control up, the decay time will be longer. Let's listen. So it's like having 2 sounds on 1 knob. Next thing, let's add some of the dry wet signal of the reverb into the same knob. We could also assign the same one to increase the size. And I'll create a very nice morphing sort of sound. And to finish it off, let's add as an insert effect the high pass and low pass filter. Make sure that the low pass is completely to the right and the high pass completely to the left. And turn on, of course. And let's assign the macro control into the high pass filter. Same operation, just drag completely up. And let's have a listen. Right, to finish with, if we right click on top of the macro control and then we select MIDI learn, now we can assign this macro control into any slider or knob, mod wheel, or anything that it transmits MIDI data, so we don't have to use the mouse at all to control Massive. So I'm going to assign this to the mod wheel of my MIDI keyboard. As you can see right now, I'm not using the mouse at all. So if I play with one hand and I move the mod wheel, this is very useful, especially when you're trying to do variation within your track. Like if you're on the break of a song and then you want to filter your bass right before the drop of the song. I would like you to understand that this is just a very basic patch where we use one oscillator, 12 semitone lower, assigned to a very simple decay envelope into the filter, and how we have assigned a macro control to a bit of a reverb, the high pass and the decay. Think of the possibilities of you could do if you had different oscillators, 2 and 3, some more cross modulation, white noise if you want, some feedback and other effects, and you assign more different microcontrols to all the controllers. The possibilities there are endless, but it's very important that you grasp the basic of how to create a bass patch to start with. Okay, just a last tip before you go. If we assign microcontrol 3, say, to the attack of the sound, I'd like you to hear the difference. And this is how you can create nice moves within your bass and your track. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.